back and we're ready to start setting sail from the beautiful port of Miami here at Terminal AA. Alright, so the room has been all cleaned up, it's ready for us, so that was, you know, nice little break here for Embarkation Day. Very tired as we got up at 3 in the morning this morning, which was rough.
3 a.m. people, 3 a.m.
3 a.m. But anyways, it was a nice little break here in the cabin. We do have to still get the bed split. But if you have not already checked out our room tour, I highly suggest you go check that out at the end of this video. It's a nice little deluxe balcony. We actually paid and booked a interior stateroom, and this is actually the second time in a row that I have, you know, I'm basically 2 for 2 with MSC, where I book a guarantee inside cabin and I end up with a balcony cabin, which is awesome. So
great.
That's kind of a little hack. I don't know if it's going to work every time. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I myself am 2 for 2. So I like those odds so far. But anyways, I think we're just going to kind of hang out around the ship for a little bit. Our departure is about 4:30 or 5 o'clock today. We're on the port schedule for 4:30, but Seascape typically leaves at 5 o'clock, so we'll kind of see where that all falls into play here. But it is coming up on 2 o'clock, so we're just kind of hanging around, just checking out the ship.
Have some alcohol.
Yes, we have basically the difference between the prices for this cruise was if it was like, oh, if you want to pay an extra $150, you'll get the drink package and Wi-Fi included. I'm like, usually the Wi-Fi in Royal Caribbean cost me $150
a day.
So, a day. Maybe not a day, but you know, it's expensive. Royal Caribbean's expensive. But anyways, so yeah, we were like, yeah, why not? So anyways, we're just gonna hang out around the ship, check it out. What I meant to say a second ago is that, like I mentioned in a previous video earlier on, we're both kind of familiar with this ship, so we're kind of just checking things out still. Again, this is his second time on board, and I just sailed on Seashore, so semi-familiar, but also just kind of getting our bearings here on board. Back to the Cabaret Rouge. Little lounge here in the back of the ship. Always kind of nice when I sailed on Seashore. Didn't really come back here much. This is usually where they do like karaoke and small performances, which is kind of neat because...
It's a nightclub. We're going to be dancing here tonight.
A nightclub? Oh boy. I don't know if I'm ready for the club. But yeah, kind of cool because there's not really access in here except for up here on deck number 7. You can't really enter deck 6, which is down below us. Definitely some really cool views that we get back here in the Cabaret Rouge, though. You can see the lines attached to the ship and Valiant Lady in the back. And the terminal. Definitely an interesting terminal, that's for sure. I honestly thought it was kind of good. I have no complaints. do the water slides this time. When I sailed on Seashore a few months ago, it was a little too cold. It was like in the 50s when we got on that ship, but
now he's able to slide into your DMs and glide right into them. You know?
Yeah, I don't know about that. But we're gonna be sliding down a slide though. That's gonna be fun. And there's a water park. In typical Miami fashion, traffic on the causeway. There's a guy on the
traffic, I'm surprised.
The guy on the motorcycle's getting it though. I feel like this terminal goes really far forward into the port. I mean, we're right on top of basically all the cargo stuff. And I mean, you can see A back there and it's not really nearly as close. I know it kind of has like that pinch effect to the island, but I don't know, it's weird. It's cool though. But you can even see MSC containers.
Alright, chat. Brandon's a little under the weather, so we're taking this over. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I know where I'm going? No. So stay tuned. Alright, chat. We're about to leave Miami. We're about to get ready here in a few minutes, but like I said, let's do this.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, after a quick break in the room, we're back and we're ready to start setting sail from the beautiful port of Miami here at Terminal AA. All our lines are down, we're ready to get going.